This Lucifer won't be needing it. This ought to be interesting.
The Elder Sigil shall never work for you, boy. Only a privileged few have unconstrained authority to traverse this realm, and you are not among them, I'm afraid.
I'm fond of running, thanks. That'll do. Hard to see in all that red. That's a bite. If I win this round, fish.
The sun, a nonsense talker with a flaming chariot. Why, he once told me that my Kore, that she went into that underworld of yours. Preposterous. The clouds now blot him out entirely.
More pests.
Now listen, Zagreus. Admittedly, this is a little strange, even from me. I have a message for your bow. That's right. Just go on up to Coronach next time and tell it with a firm, commanding voice. I see you drawn in the arms of the 7th Avatar. Let me know how it goes, okay?
I see you drawn in the arms of the 7th Avatar.
Underwater denizens from my domain were captured fair and square through your surpassing skill using the rod of fishing, little Hades. They're yours. I've millions more.
Let's make some waves, right, Uncle? What else?
ungrateful, Zagreus.
Why would you side with... Ugh. Why do I even bother with some lesser god?
She won't like this.
Still there, I see. Well then, all right. Let's call it even for the moment and get on with this.
Security.
Load it up.
Who is going to clean all this up?
All mine. Heads up. All set. Should help keep me going. The power of the gods. Extra blessing. Respite. Look at all that coin. Charon's shop. I'll pay for that. Alecto.
Well, if it isn't the god of trash himself, come die. Piece of trash.
So much for the fearsome Furies.
Let's see here. For me. Next floor. Bloodless.
Seeing the Fury Mega Records, got the impression she was quite a handful, though I guess the same can probably be said of you there, huh? You two have fun.
Want it again?
Reset.
Blood and darkness.
Now to collect. In the name of Hades. A gift. That's what I'm doing again. Lord Poseidon. How about another? 5 seconds, right? Easy does it. Good enough to eat. Sharpen my senses. Should come in useful. How's the old neck holding up? Down.
That blasted Hydra never takes my feet back.
Onward. Not yet. I'm out. See that, Exegriff? Modified.
now I'm here and you're somewhere else. Yeah. He's just as obstinate as ever, isn't he? Always refused to budge. He ever tell you of the war in which we fought? I fought, I should say. He could have ended it, but he refused to take up arms.
Achilles hasn't been particularly forthcoming about his mortal days, no. So he wouldn't fight. I've heard that mortals sometimes frown on that, but why should he have fought if he didn't believe in the cause?
He shared our cause. So what if it was not completely his? If not for his stubbornness, I would have come here just a bit later, I think.
He blames himself for what happened to you, you know. I figured he failed to defend you or something, not that he didn't fight at all. Although he said something about how, once you died, he shortly followed in a rage.
I wouldn't know a thing about that, stranger, for you see, I was already dead. Getting my place here in the afterlife all sorted out. Took quite some time, getting accustomed to all this.
Good. It feels as though I haven't crushed the life from anything in ages.
Beware of winter's cold!
Enough, you win.
I beat the Bull of Minos. Olympus, I accept this message. More great shields. No, you don't.
They shall have nothing.
There must be some unconquerable force or foe awaiting you just at the border of your realm and ours. We cannot even see it through a shroud of darkness there. I shall make certain that your family knows it may take considerable time to surpass. So fear not, for we are patient here.
Your wisdom guide me.
That's a relief.
namesake grows stronger. Olympus, I accept this message. Gentlemen, I'm back.
We've nothing left to say to one another, Hellspawn, other than to battle! To all who came to see us fight, thank you!
Okay.
Uncontrollably, you monster! There's naught else you can do against my might! Senator!
I shall take everything away!
Ready yourself! Asterius!
You and me, kid.
Shall take more than that! By the power of Olympus! Senator!
No confidence from the pit of hell.
That'll do. Thanks for believing in me, my good shade.
You made short work of Theseus, I take it, boy.
All set. Bad time to be a little short of coin. One last stop.
Crawlers. Shot.
Mine. A fine catch. Lots on offer here. Let's see what's in here. Can't do that. Found it fast this time. Okay, I'm good. Check the other passageways before I go.
Oh, hi there, Zagreus. I was just failing to persuade Lady Demeter to ease up off the snowy stretch that we've been having for a while. Some of the mortals are quite weary of it now, and it sure doesn't make the hunting any easier.
The mortals are resourceful, Artemis. Their one redeeming quality, perhaps. They'll find a way through our long winter here. They ought to, since they brought it on themselves.
I'm on the prowl.
Cerberus again accepts the sack.
Bye for now, boy. All right, this is it.
Well, Zagreus, even if I vanquish you, arriving here is a sufficient feat.
Subjects to stay out of this.
Demeter, all shall soon decay!
fall to you again. Lasted little. that reimbursement for last time.
I'll get you for this, Father.
What? What? Welcome to the House of Hades. Just come on in.
Here's all I caught. All right, then.
You sure that you're all right with everything? I wouldn't want you to be caught up in the middle of all this. If you so much as said to call it off.
No, Meg, no, Meg, come on. No, are you kidding me? I mean, I couldn't be happier about it, really. You deserve this, as long as you're happy yourself, right?
Well, thank you, Dusa. You've always been so kind. I don't quite know what to say.
Hey, now, that's my line. Look, though, I better get going, but I just want to say this is great news, all right? Thank you for telling me.
You're right. And same to you.
That's too good a deal to pass up. That's a lot of gemstones. I think we'll go with this. Let's lighten up that southwest hole a bit.
The vicious, triple-headed Cerberus shows some restraint for now.
Well, see you. Nyx must be someplace else.
This is a favorite song of mine. And perhaps yours?
Well, see you later then. What are those shades muttering about?
Tell me something, Zagreus. Sometimes I fear... Do you hate him? I mean your father. Regardless of his intentions. It sounds as though he made your life extraordinarily difficult. All his pent-up fear and anger. You bore the brunt of it.
Do I hate him? Mother, I don't know that I hate anybody, really. The tales of him and the Olympians rending their immortal Titan parents to bits. I can't relate to how they must have felt. But I resented him for sure. And I don't know if I'll ever get over that entirely.
I understand. I think that when Hades told you he asked no forgiveness, he understood as well and meant it. Well, for all his failings, I'm thankful that he did not teach you how to hate. For your own sake, if not for his.
Sometimes I think he tried. I'm back, Rome. I can be stronger. The prophecies appeared.
creatures of the underworld, take heed.
I know this ambrosia originated on Olympus, Lady Athena, though through its long voyage to these depths I trust its savor is more worthy of your grace. No one's ever had a greater cousin, and I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Zagreus, when Nyx revealed herself to me and I first learned of you, I saw it as an opportunity to bridge the great divide between Olympus and your father's realm. But having had all these glimpses into who you are, it is an even greater honor to have forged this partnership with you. You bear my owl pendant, noble cousin. Wherever it should go, I faintly see it shimmer from afar, even where you reside. For owls see in total darkness, after all.
Can't do that.
Rearming. Time to fish.
By this. It's a Skillus ion. May I help you? Good riddance. Olympus, I accept this message. The underworld's power. You lads again, huh?
forgotten the experience of anguish and despair. I trust that you shall soon remind them for me.
More bloodshed then. Something else. I'm out. Like that. Load it up.
Remain exactly where you are. Fine. Help yourself.
Blood and darkness. Want to stand back and watch me work here, Zag?
Who dies first?
Not me.
Recently that you and Meg the Fury, why, you've grown quite close. Now do be careful around her, and try not to get attached there, hmm?
You held your own, I guess. Nice running into you.
As ever, Zag. Now you keep at it like you have been, and I bet we'll all be hanging out up here in no time flat. I'm with you all the way.
Here we are.
If there's anyone in all the underworld who owes you, Zagreus, it's your friend Sisyphus. He would be much worse off if not for you.
What, because I've been distracting you from administering lashings like before? I hate to think you prefer to whip with no fear of reprisal whatsoever, Meg.
Dereliction of duty and fear of reprisal are not one and the same, though you don't seem to be concerned with either one.
She's going to be mad. I'll just be a moment, Father. Keepsakes hold power. Okay. Closer to the surface. Made it to Asphodel. More coming then. Time for a boost.
Sorry, boss, my puppet pressing matters to attend to, but I'm here relaying you that message. And relaying this.
Let's go, let's go.
Get your hands off my trove.
Almost.
How many times?
Thank you, Father. Zeus.
Well, if it isn't the one and only rail of adamant in your possession there. To strike one's enemies from afar is really the only way, I think, and it's about as good a substitute for lightning bolts as you're likely to find.
All right, Lord Zeus. And we're off. Hey, you two, how's everything lately? On speaking terms again? Or singing terms?
Oh, things are going very wonderfully, my friend. I never thought I'd see Eurydice again. After I...
Orpheus still just can't shut up about that time, hun. But we're making progress. Thanks for having him stop by. I'm sure he needed plenty of encouragement.
That makes it difficult to sing, my friend.
What else? See you.
Take care, yeah?
These witches again. Well, I, for one, had a lovely time. Let's see what else. Stand down or suffer.
this. Lernie, hiss once if you think you're going to lose. Clear. Why not? Nice and cool up here. Good enough to eat. Powered up. Just the edge I need. Exegriff grows stronger. More flame wheels. gods. It's reloading.
Why not here? But anyway...
Whatever happened with that war you mentioned, sir? If you don't mind my asking.
Well, truth be told here, stranger, I do mind. You speak as one who's not experienced a war. Those of us who survived, or you know what I mean, we do bear some responsibility to history. But all the same, it's not a time and place to which I would return. I trust you'll understand.
Just checking up on you, sir.
If that's your choice.
Transgressions are not tolerated.
You lot, huh? Not yet.
Disappointing for these so-called champions.
Very nice. In the name of Hades.
Come forth and die, preferably with some amount of dignity.
They say to never meet your heroes. Hello, supportive shade.
force me to send Cerberus ahead again.
It's sealed shut. I'm almost to the top. I'm sure the satyrs are back. Acclimated to this smell. Best. Hear me on my authority. Enough of this place. Gotta keep searching. Fish. A stone wall. Try this way. Not now. Not yet. I can't. Enough here, thanks. Which tunnel? Satyrs. Delicious. Juicy. Something I can use. I'll take it.
The monster's solitary weakness, Satyr's axe, proved terribly effective once again.
Thanks, Bob. Hate to keep you from your parchment work.
I must admit, this is a welcome change of pace from all the parchment work.
Yes. In the name of Hades.
Got it. Hey, it's a bass. Horned creatures are familiar to Zagreus, having fought countless satyrs and the like. But he discovers this time that not even satyrs possess the sheer, ferocious power of a startled mountain goat.
No.
Feels like it's been a while, everybody.
Welcome to the House of Hades. Glory and death.
Zagreus, come here a moment.
I know that it's a painful subject, sir, but can you tell me what exactly happened in the war that claimed Patroclus and yourself? He brought it up. Said you refused to fight.
Until he died. I did refuse to fight until he died. But at that point... Look, lad. If we're going to discuss these matters, best we do so in the lounge, not here. fool of a king I served. I'd never take up arms for him. But Patroclus, he always had a different way of looking at things. As I refused to fight, he rose to the occasion, took up my armor, led my brothers into battle in my guise, fought nobly. But then he, well...
And after you found out, you sought vengeance for him, took vengeance.
That I did. They got me finally, of course. But not before I broke them first. The war soon ended after that. It is an awful contradiction that to quickly end war, one need only extinguish many lives at once. I had not realized it at the time.
Did you allow yourself to die so that you could see Patroclus again here?
I don't know. Maybe. I only know that I was filled with rage. Rage that subsided soon after I arrived here. I felt empty. I never saw Patroclus again. But I learned my brothers honored my last request, as my ashes were laid to rest with his. Anyway, appreciate the drink. Suppose I'd best be getting back to standing quietly about. Though that war, lad, don't ask me about it again. All right?
Of course.
Welcome back. I can tell when Mother Nyx is upset, Zagreus, and I know better than to ask her, so I'm going to ask you. What happened?
Probably because Nyx took issue with me chatting with Deucer from time to time. Is that really so unbecoming of me? Not even Father seems to care.
Well, Mother cares, and I for one know better than to question it. None of us would be here were it not for her. If she has a request for you, you honor it.
You're telling me I should just start ignoring Deucer from now on, like you do?
You're a god. I'm telling you to learn to act like one.
Thought I had you there.
Here's the latest cat, Chef. Pleasure doing business. Orpheus made the board. Alecto's really something else. She must have been a real handful, huh?
My youngest sister takes a lot of pleasure from her work. I've learned something of that from her. But that's as far as we relate, I think.
She could learn a thing or two from you, I'm sure. About having a little common decency, perhaps.
She won't be learning anything from me. The contempt you get from her is unconditional. I learned not to take it personally.
I see.
All right. We've matters with Olympus to resolve. They don't know I'm here, most of them, besides Zeus, maybe Athena. They think you're Nyx's son rather than mine, and that your goal is still to join them on their mountaintop.
What a mess. What can we do? The gods of Olympus have all been very good to me for the most part. I don't feel great about deceiving them. They keep trying to help me escape.
What can we do? We can make peace with them, and let them know the truth. So much of it as they would tolerate. Diplomacy is not your father's strong suit. But I'm going to need you two to do exactly as I say. Do you understand?
Yes, Mother. So what do you intend to do, and how do I fit in?
We're going to invite all of them to a little family gathering. Here. And you shall personally deliver them their invitation, Zagreus.
Mother, are you serious? So we're just going to have a bash with them, and they'll just see you after all this time and be fine with everything?
They certainly shall not be fine with everything. But Hades and I will be prepared to tell them what they need to hear. Don't worry. I shall do the talking.
What are you going to say?
Oh, you know. That we met, fell in love, eloped, had a child. A child who, once grown, sought desperately to reconnect with his extended family. To the chagrin of his grim Lord Father.
That's all true. As individual statements, at least.
Fortunately, our loving and dutiful son at last persuaded his mother and father to reveal their secretive relationship and make an effort to rejoin their great family.
Your mother won't be happy that you left.
I'll deal with her. Perhaps I'll have to visit her and the rest of them from time to time, if that's what it shall take. But I'll be back. I've no choice. Did you know that if you eat the seeds of an underworld pomegranate, then you cannot leave for 1 month out of the year per seed?
What? No, I never knew that.
Neither do they.
How soon is this family gathering you have in mind going to take place?
Soon after you invite them all, I hope. Now go. And trust in me, all right? We have a lot to learn of trust, I think.
I know what you mean. I'll let you know when it's done.
How goes your heated rivalry against the greatest king of Athens lately, boy? Your battles with him and the Minotaur must be the talk of the underworld of late.
Admitted, Father. Theseus was the only hero you were able to recruit to stand against me. All the while he gets to boast about being the champion. Well, was Heracles too busy for the task?
Speak not to me of Heracles. You know these heroes by their deeds, not by their character. Heracles is fortunate he's in my brother's favor. Else he would be in Tartarus where he belongs. The mortal concept of what constitutes a hero is absurd.
They should have asked the expert, I suppose.
A word, child. Child, I know not exactly what you did, but I detected faintly an attempt by Chaos to reach out to me. A message merely at the edges of my consciousness, yet I felt certain it was there. But I could not discern it otherwise. What does Chaos want from me?
I think Chaos wishes to re-establish contact with you, Nyx. The two of you drifted apart from one another, so I think I can imagine. I lost touch with Thanatos a while, but that was nothing in comparison to this. Isn't this some way you can reconnect?
Now that the house is strong and this realm orderly, I do not know. But I shall think upon it, child. Leave me, please.
Scratch one off the fated list. Nyx's mirror. Done.
Hey, I know that guy.
Exegryph. Coronacht, I see you drawn in the arms of the seventh Avatar.
That looks pretty mean. What do you need there, pal?